हाय व्यूअर्स, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल फ्रैक्शंस। इस चैनल का गोल है मार्केट की मेजर एक्टिविटीज को ट्रैक करना, स्टॉक रिलेटेड इवेंट्स पे तर्क वितर्क करना, राइज एंड फॉल के पीछे की साइकोलॉजी को डिकोड करना और ऐसे में एज एन इन्वेस्टर हमें क्या करना चाहिए उस पर विचार करना। हमारी कोशिश है कि हम अपनी इनसाइट से आपके साथ टाइम टू टाइम अपनी लर्निंग शेयर करें। इसी के साथ हम आज के टॉपिक पे चलते हैं। अंडरस्टैंडिंग द स्टीप फॉल ऑफ द इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट 2024। एक ऐसा करेक्शन जिसने काफी इन्वेस्टर्स को अपनी स्ट्रैटेजीज, पोर्टफोलियोज एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शंस के बारे में सोचने को मजबूर किया। एक ऐसा डाउन ट्रेंड जिसने 2 महीने में मार्केट मूड इंडेक्स को एक हाईली ग्रीडी सेंटिमेंट से एक हाईली फेयरफुल सेंटिमेंट में बदल दिया। और एक ऐसा फॉल जिसने एक के बाद एक काफी इन्वेस्टर्स के स्टॉप लॉसेस को तोड़ा। इनफैक्ट ऐसे में एक तरफ कुछ इन्वेस्टर्स ने अर्ली सिग्नल देखकर पोजीशन बुक की, तो वहीं दूसरी तरफ कई इन्वेस्टर अभी भी मार्केट में बने हुए हैं। इस दौरान हमने काफी व्यू पॉइंट्स को सामने आते हुए भी देखा। कई लोगों ने इस फॉल को देखकर इसे स्टार्ट ऑफ अ रिसेशन समझा, लेकिन वहीं उनसे भी ज्यादा लोगों ने इसे एक हेल्दी करेक्शन समझा। एंड फ्रैक्शन को ऐसे में एक क्लासिकल केस स्टडी बनाने का मौका भी मिला। आज उसी केस स्टडी को हम अपनी लर्निंग्स एंड एक्सपीरियंसेस के साथ आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे। सो प्लीज स्टे ट्यून्ड एंड कीप टेकिंग नोट्स। जिस तरह मोस्ट ऑफ द इन्वेस्टर्स हैव सीन अ शार्प फॉल इन देयर इन्वेस्टेड मनी इन द मार्केट, उसी तरह हमने भी अपने पोर्टफोलियो में एक मेजर करेक्शन देखा और इसने हमें भी सोचने पे मजबूर किया कि ऐसे फॉल से हम क्या सीखें। और एज एन इन्वेस्टर वी स्टार्टेड लुकिंग आउट फॉर ट्रेंड्स एंड पैरामीटर जो हमें इस करेक्शन को टेक्निकली समझने में हेल्प करे। एंड तब हमें प्राइस इज टू अर्निंग रेशियो के माध्यम से अपने सवालों के जवाब मिले। प्राइस इज टू अर्निंग रेशियो, जैसा कि हमें मालूम है, इट इज नथिंग बट करंट मार्केट प्राइस डिवाइडेड बाय अर्निंग्स पर शेयर। ये तो हो गई फाइनेंशियल रेशियो की बुकिश नॉलेज, पर आज हम इसे एक लेमन टर्म में समझते हैं। ईपीएस को हम कंसिडर कर सकते हैं एक ऐसा फैक्टर जो रिप्रेजेंट करता है फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ निफ्टी। प्लीज नोट, क्योंकि हम स्टॉक मार्केट की फॉल को समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो इसलिए वी हैव इंक्लूडेड इंडेक्स टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस प्रॉब्लम। यही हम अगर किसी स्टॉक में राइज एंड फॉल को समझने की कोशिश करते, तो हम उस स्टॉक की फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस एक्सपेक्टेशन की बात करते। So coming back to EPS is a factor that includes financial performance expectation of Nifty. Now, if the companies under Nifty will perform better than expectation, then Nifty का EPS बढ़ेगा। एंड वहीं जहां बिलो एक्सपेक्टेशन परफॉर्मेंस होगी तो EPS गिरेगा। Second parameter, which is current market price. Current market price represents sentimental factor. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जब निफ्टी बढ़ता है तो वी से दैट द सेंटिमेंट्स आर ऑप्टिमिस्टिक एंड वी आर बुलिश ऑन निफ्टी, एंड वाइस वर्सा जब निफ्टी नीचे जाता है वी से दैट द सेंटिमेंट्स आर नेगेटिव एंड वी आर बेरिश ऑन निफ्टी। These sentiments are generally driven by news and events around the index. Now, price is to earning ratio, वो क्या हुआ? That is premium. A premium that the index demand. A premium based on what? Premium based on sentiments and financial performance expectation. If the sentiments and financial performance of the company under Nifty exceeds expectation, then the premium will rise. If the sentiments and financial performance of the companies under Nifty are below expectation, then premium will erode. Please note that market only responds to the surprise element in the sentiment and financial performance expectation, because most of these expectations are always discounted in the stock market. By whom? By the smart and big money. Now let's open the Nifty chart and see its practical application in the market. How did the sentiments and financial performance of Nifty get impacted? Which factors were included in Nifty before the fall? And which surprising elements have caused the trouble for Nifty? So, guys, we have opened the Nifty chart on a trading platform. And here we will look for trend and pattern that matches with our current event, where the sentiments have changed drastically from bullish to bearish sentiment. When we were analyzing this at our end, we could clearly see the change in sentiments with the help of the upward trend, which was changing into the downward trend. To help all the viewers visualize the same, let's first draw this upward trend or the bullish sentiment and the downward trend or the bearish sentiment. You can also see that we have kept the color of this channel as green, symbolizing the bullish sentiment. And why we are calling this as a bull run or an upward trend? Because the price of the index is rising from low to high. There is another interesting fact about this channel is that it is confined between two dates which are acting as two boundaries of this channel. So let's draw these two boundaries. This is our first boundary, which is nothing but the date of 4th of June, and this is our second boundary, which is September 27th. Let's label these two dates. 4th June. So this is our election results date. Now what's the significance of this date? On this day, Nifty actually absorbed all the surprises related to the election outcome, and it took a steep fall because of the surprises. It went down to the level of 21,900, and then on the next day it rose back and then entered into this channel. Coming back to our second boundary, let's label this. This is September 27th. Now, why this date is important? Because this date was the last date of the bull run, of this bull rally, and it was also the first date or the starting point of the bearish sentiment. Okay, so let's label this last date. Okay, let's not put this as last date or anything else. For simplicity's sake, let's call this as the trigger day. And this period between 4th of June to 27th of September, we will call this as bull period. Now that we have drawn the upward trend, we'll try to draw the downward trend with the help of a channel. You can also see how beautifully Nifty is conforming within the upward and downward trend line of this channel. Also, let's label this period on the chart as the bear period. Please note, this channel that we have drawn on this chart is only for educational purposes. Please refrain from taking any position in the market based on this channel. However, if this channel as a concept is new to you and you would like us to explain on how to use these channels, then please comment in the comment section below. And we shall consider this same request for upcoming content planning. Now, coming back to the topic, now that we have drawn both the trends, we can visualize the change of sentiments. And this will now help us in identifying the reason for the fall in the upcoming slides. तो अब हम अपने पहले ट्रेंड और द बुल रन को एनालाइज करेंगे विद द प्रीवियसली डिफाइंड फॉर्मूला ऑफ पीई दैट इज प्रीमियम इक्वल्स सेंटिमेंट्स प्लस फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस एक्सपेक्टेशन. We will be able to visualize all these expectations which were hidden in these levels of Nifty. But before getting into these data points, let's jot down the numbers of Nifty really quickly. When it was trading at its peak on September 26th, Nifty was trading at 26,277 and EPS of Nifty was 1056, which makes PE to be calculated at around 25 levels, जो कि अपने मीडियन लेवल्स ऑफ 22 से काफी हाई चल रहा था. अब हम इस प्राइस इज टू अर्निंग रेशियो के मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मूला को अपने लेमन लैंग्वेज के फॉर्मूला में कन्वर्ट करते हैं. फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस एक्सपेक्टेशन. Many analysts and investors in the Indian stock market were expecting weak quarterly 2 results on the basis of quarterly 1 की commentary के basis पे. Although this was a future event which was supposed to be taking place in the month of October, but market ने इस particular expectation को already discount करके रखा था. Coming to our second parameter which is sentiments associated. निफ्टी की इन लेवल्स पे कुछ पास इवेंट्स ऑलरेडी और पास सेंटिमेंट्स ऑलरेडी इंक्लूडेड थे. इंडियन इलेक्शन रिजल्ट, पोस्ट इलेक्शन बजट, ongoing geopolitical tensions. But along with these past sentiments, there were some future events which were also discounted in. US election results on 5th of November, where the market and the analysts were expecting chances of re-election between the two candidates of US and at least one rate cut by Fed in the month of October or in November. On one hand, that we have seen the expectations discounted in the levels of Nifty on September 26th. On the other hand, we also noted the huge premium which Nifty had already absorbed in. Nifty rose from the levels of 21,900 to 26,300 in just a matter of 4 months and gave around 17% gain. PE also increased from 20 to 25. Now why we are stressing on 4 months का time frame? Because ये एक बहुत छोटा और बहुत ही optimistic time frame है for an index like Nifty to give 17% का gain. This return of 17% in 4 months makes this extremely greedy and also fragile to the surprises. Speaking of surprises, we have reached our trigger date of September 27, from when the surprise element started shaking the strength of Nifty. Let's look at those surprising elements and how it started eroding our premium. On September 27, our trigger date, we saw that there was no change in our financial expectation. However, on the sentiment side, we encountered our first surprise element when China announced the stimulus package to revive its economy. China is India's biggest competitor from the Asian market. In fact, when China has gone through a major financial turmoil in the last year and so, India got benefited from such an event. So, any news of revival in the Chinese market will adversely impact the Indian market. The quick money was taken out of Indian market and was invested in China. On the premium side, we saw the Nifty giving its early signal of reversal by forming an evening star doji at the top of the upward channel, which is nothing but a sign of reversal from bullish to bearish. As we entered into the month of October, the result season, we noticed our first parameter, the financial performance, taking on the heat in terms of expectations. While the companies were announcing the weak quarterly 2 results, they also put forth the gloomy situation of quarterly 3 results. As if these surprising elements were not enough, the macros of the Indian economy took the third blow. RBI announced India's inflation rate at 6.2%, which was well below the market expectation of 5.8%. This further narrowed the chances of RBI announcing a rate cut in the banking sector, which was not a good sign. Now, the premium started eroding faster than ever and Nifty entered the downward trend. When we entered the month of November, we saw Nifty reacting fearfully to every bad news. In this month, three more surprises bombarded the chances of revival for the market. These surprise elements were escalation of tension between Russia and Ukraine, Adani bribery case, and Donald Trump winning the US election more convincingly than anticipated. This US outcome was one of the major factors which took the quick money out of Indian market and was invested in the US market. Please note this movement is only short-lived. India's growth journey is a long-term story and this quick money shall return to India soon. During this fall, we also saw the sentiments changing from greedy to a fearful mood. In the bull period, the sentiments were highly greedy, and now it has shifted to highly fearful towards the end of the November month. With all of these observations, we found the most basics of lessons that the market could teach us in the last 2 months. First, market runs on expectations. Premium in the market are majorly driven by these expectations. Premium will be impacted if there are any surprises, therefore impacting the sentiments to oscillate between two moods, from fearful to greedy and vice versa. Last but not the least, market discounts some of the known events up to a certain level. With this, we come to the end of our video. Certainly, we align ourselves with the thought process that this was a healthy correction and a much needed one. In our upcoming video, we will be discussing in detail the analysis that we have done in the current state of the PE of the Indian stock market and the roadmap for the investor ahead. If you have learned anything during the course of this session, then don't forget to like and subscribe the channel.